Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi. This is part 2 of my Tomorrowland videos. As you would have seen in part 1 of the video, we were lucky enough to attend it for the second time this year and it was amazing. And in this video, I'll continue with the virtual tour of day 2 and 3, and I'll also give you all the details that you need to know to book the experience yourself. Trust me, before going there, even I thought it was a little intimidating and maybe expensive. But after going there second time, I know for a fact that it's so much worth it. So I'll give you all the details that I know. And in case you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do that if you like the video. It will just make sure I reach a broader audience. Thanks in advance. Cool, let's dive in. Let's start at day 2, and the first act was at the stage called the library, and this guy basically gave us a nostalgia trip because he played songs from 1970s to now, and like all the great songs remixed super well. So let's go there. All set for day 2 at Tomorrowland. Yesterday was pretty epic and I'm sure today will be even better. I'm wearing something basic today, basic doll kind of makeup.
Get down low, get down low, get down low. You got a long night ahead, warm up those legs. Oh hell yeah, front row. Hell yeah, front row. Down, 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 down. It's Sarah! On Tomorrowland!
Coming to the most pressing question, which is how much is it? So there are 3 categories of tickets. One without accommodation, so just entry to the festival grounds, in which again you can take 1 day, 2 day, all 3 days. But if we are going all the way from here, then obviously we'll take all 3 days. So that costs about 300 euros or 24,000 INR. The second category is the one that gives you access to the camping area. Now there are different kinds of camping grounds. The one that we took was the most basic one called Magnificent Greens, and basically this package, which costed 400 euros, so 32,000 INR, gave us the access to the basic camping grounds. The third one is actually the easiest to book. It is a little expensive, but they'll cover everything for you, and that's why it's called the Global Journey Package. So it starts from your hometown and you just board this flight, and from there to coming back home, everything else is pre-booked and you don't need to figure out you know how to go ahead and book different legs of your trip. You can even book global journey packages that let you see the rest of Europe or the rest of Belgium also. So that's super convenient, and that costs about 2000 euros, which is 1.5 lakhs. Given the return flight to Brussels is anyway about 60k per person, this one does make sense and it sells out the last. So definitely the highest chances of getting this.
Everybody's going to the party, have a real good time.
So another big question is if it's worth it. Short answer, yes. Long answer, of course, because imagine being in a place where there are 2 lakh others like you but not quite like you, because they're from 200 different countries and they're just all united by the love of music. They're all at their happiest selves, complimenting each other, smiling at each other, asking questions of your country. And you know, when you tell them that you are from India, they'll always like, oh, India, wow, because one, we are very popular for our food and culture, but also they are so surprised that we are traveling all the way for the music festival. We really gain their respect there. So, and not just that, okay, like people, stuff, everything is super nice. You're looking at the best DJs on the entire planet performing there for you, like right in front of you. I was attending my favorite DJ's concert, Lost Frequencies, from the 3rd row, and it was such a dream come true, guys. Okay, for that, now let me actually take you to his concert on day 2. It's time for my favorite DJ, and we are right here.
Nothing but closed doors, not gonna break down. What's up, Tomorrowland? I hope you guys are ready for some of those frequencies right now. No way, I'm stopping now. Gonna make my way right through the clouds. Sometimes I believe, at times I wish, you know, I can fly high, I can go low. Today I got a million, tomorrow I don't know.
So I did not record much of it because the same show is happening tomorrow also. But to give you a gist, When we came there in 2019, we hardly knew any artists, okay, but still we had a lot of fun. And this time, we knew so many and we had so many as our favorites, because like last 3 years we have just been really diving deep. I'm one of his 0.01% Spotify listeners, like top 0.01%, and there were so many others like me singing out loud because we all knew all the songs, every beat of them. It was really just out of the world. Anyway, so basically after 2019 we knew we had to do it again, because it was just like, you know, a small bite, but we wanted to take a bigger one. So day 2 also ended with a blast, because it was 3 favorite artists, Lost Frequencies, then Above and Beyond, and then Charlotte Duet. Cool. So before we move to the rest of it, let me talk about some other costs that are involved. Of course, there's, you know, visa that you would need to go anywhere in Europe, Schengen visa, and I can make a detailed video about that. So if you need that, then do let me know in the comments. I do have other Europe videos lined up too, so they'll be coming from next week onwards. Talking about the rest of the costs at Tomorrowland, we bought camping gear from there itself, which costed us about 150 euros or 12k INR. Then food and drinks was about 100 euros per day, so like 300-ish euros, so let's say 25k for that. For breakfast we had pre-booked it all 3 days, 60 euros per person, so about 9k for that. All of this together was within 50,000 INR, and our tickets were about 45k, because actually we bought our tickets through a reseller. Now comes day 3. So this is how the toilets look. People will nicely queue up and not rush. You'll get your turn easily. And behind those were the open showers. So here, if you want to take a private bath, you have to pay 2.5 pearls, which is the currency here. So normal euros won't work. You have to get your bracelet recharged. And 2.5 pearls is almost 4 euros. So 320 rupees we have to pay for a private shower. But here people are pretty comfortable doing it outside, not a problem. So in fact, in the night, a lot of people, after coming back from the party when it's freezing cold, they'll be showering naked. Did you see? With the first serving, it's a buffet. You can't come to Europe and not have their orange juice, yeah, it's so good. day 3 again, it was two of our favorite artists, Lost Frequencies again and Artbat. So let's look at that first.
Come on, dance with me, move your body and
get a phone call from the Queen with 100 hands. She says that they're all dead. I hope you guys want some Lost Frequencies right now. Everybody jump right now, you guys ready? Thank you so much, everybody, for the energy and the love. One last time, make some noise! again, everybody. 3, 2, 1.
Guys, at this point of time, Tomorrowland was officially over for me because all the favorite artists are done, and what remains for the last 2 hours, around 10 p.m. to 12, were two rather commercial artists, like not my type because they shout a lot.
Everybody, put your hands in the air if you're blessed. Put them up.
But anyway, we were just, trying to have fun, dancing. Tomorrowland is ending. Obviously, we need to have fun. But then something super lucky happened. Still, sometimes when we think about it, we're like, how did we get so lucky? So we were just standing at the main stage, and there's this female next to me who's about to leave, and I thought, let me just borrow a sip of water from her. And then I take a sip of water, and there's this guy next to her, and he's like, oh, how are you guys having fun? What is the plan for now? And we're like, obviously we are here because main stage ending, fireworks, why not? And he's like, okay, I am heading to the stage called Core, and I've been here multiple times, and that's the best place to end Tomorrowland. And Prashant and I looked at each other because we were anyway not interested in the last acts, and we're like, should we just follow him? And both of us were like, okay, yeah, let's do that. And then we start following him, and he's walking to the stage called Core, which we haven't been to, by the way. Like in the last 3 days, somehow we just missed it. And when we go there, this guy, Ruben, he's just hugging random people on the way, and seems like he knows a lot of them. Why? Because he has played at Tomorrowland before, and he has been coming here for like, I don't know, like 5 to 10 years. But then when the show started, oh my god, first of all, that stage looked crazy. Like that decor was totally my vibe. It was, you see that now. The difference is that at main stage there are 1 lakh people. Here there are like 500 to 1000 people, but they're all into the music the same way. They're all in the same vibe, and we are just all looking at each other and like so crazy. This is so good. This is so good. Wale expressions. And it was just the perfect ending that we could expect, y'all. It was so good. And by the way, the fireworks were still happening behind us, so we could still see that. But got over. Very sad. Nobody wants it to get over. I think everyone around here is like just looking for after parties. No, I so wish I get to attend this whole thing again. It was so good. It was so good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know in comments, and if you have any other question now or sometime later, you can put it in comments or reach out on Instagram. I go by this handle and I'll be happy to help. I hope these two videos convinced you to attend the festival and they were helpful in planning if you are planning. If you are not, please do. It's a lot of fun. I'm sure you'll not regret it. And we need more Indians there, okay? Like in a mix of 200 countries, we just need more Indians there. Bye! See you in the next video.